You are a soldier of the Noble Alliance, a coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth.
Refresh yourself on the basics. We don't know what's waiting once we're on the shore. Good. Next, Wait. It's raining. The skies were supposed to be clear. I will do what I can. We all have our goals. Cole will spar with you for now. Something about this rain doesn't feel right.
Rathion and I will fly ahead to investigate the island.
I don't have a target. have a target. I need a target.
Private Cole, reporting for duty. I bet we'll save the expedition in no time. Never run from your opponent. Remember to always face your enemy. I yield. Oh, I'd say you're more than ready for whatever we find on that island. I'm here to help however I can. For the Alliance. Captain, we can't weather this storm for long.
Everyone below decks, now!
A long road lies before us. The sea was kind to you today. Reclaim our supplies, but don't take the murlocs lightly. They're deadly in swarms.
I don't have a target.
The time for dreaming is over. First, we tend to the wounded. Then we'll regroup and determine our next steps.
We have a mission to accomplish.
Nasty storm. It must have hit the first boat, too.
Never seen a storm like that.
Don't worry. We'll find the expedition.
The way forward will not be easy. Meet Captain Garrick up ahead. I'm going to search the island for more survivors. hungry.
We have a mission to accomplish. We'll find that missing expedition.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Quillbor ambushed us.
Eat first, Ilaria. You need your strength.
It is good to see you. Farewell.
We'll head north and rendezvous with the others. Ilaria, recover your stamina before pushing forward.
Over here. The Quillbor are conducting some sort of ritual. That expedition is counting on us. We don't have much time. You'll have to learn fast. Yeah! I've taught you the basics. Now find the beast and tame it. got my attention. That expedition is counting on us. The hunt goes on. What can I do for you? You've got my attention. Aim true. That expedition is counting on us. Keep your chin up. Your blood will earn a reward. Our tribe will survive.
Target.
Get to the outsiders! Intruders! You will be our next sacrifice!
I knew the Alliance would rescue us. Let's get out of here.
I'm relieved you made it out alive. Do you know where to find the rest of the expedition?
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure, but I know how we can find out. I brought along a miniaturized Scout-O-Matic 5000. Let's just unshrink it. Oops, too big. A slight adjustment, and Give it a try. We'll show these ogres the power of science. Come in. It seems the Scout-O-Matic 5000's camera is working as expected.
If it has a camera, why did we just send that recruit up there?
As a backup, of course. What if the machine were to break? We wouldn't be able to see. I mean, I doubt anything of the sort will happen. Just don't jostle it around too much.
Hold a moment. I see... Raytheon?
Puny dragon, with the power of your soul, we will control the Blue One.
His name is Calicos, you insufferable oaf. Release me or suffer the consequences.
We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
We need to break the binding spell on Raytheon. I'll clear out the undead with my magic.
Or science. The resizer can enlarge one of the nearby boars so it can trample all of those monsters flat.
Do it. We have no time to spare if we're to rescue both Raytheon and Calicos.
Necromancy is nothing next to technology. One giant boar coming up. Let's just calibrate the resizer.
I need to get closer.
Whoops, too small. Let's see. Turn
out of
this
range.
dial. Okay, try it now.
I can't use that.
Yikes! Oh, that won't do it all. Here, try again.
I need to get closer.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. I will never forget.
Honestly, the indignity of it all. Speak your mind. Never let your guard down. Caligos is here somewhere, captured in his dragon form. These idiotic ogres are trying to start a ritual to gain control of him and his magic. And there it is. I'll do what I can to forestall the ritual, but don't keep me waiting. I would hate to get captured again.
Together, we'll see our way through this.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
We have a mission to accomplish.
You've got my attention. Aim true.
Hey there. See you around.
The true battle lies ahead.
Hello. Safe travels.
Together, we'll see our way through this. Best of luck to you.
All right, let's see what we can find.
We have to rescue my friends. Keela and I will scout ahead. We'll meet you to the north, just outside the harbor.
Greetings.
I'm grabbing a pint when this blows over. Hope you make it back in one piece. Good luck! Those survivors are counting on you.
Rescue anyone you can find.
What's on your mind?
I'm out of range. too far away.
You will be kindling for the flame!
Is someone there? Help! Elune, guide them to me.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who sealed me in here shall burn. For the flame!
You saved my life. Allow me to return the favor. Hop on. Elune, please shield us from harm.
We have a mission to accomplish. Together, we'll see our way through this.
The way forward will not be easy.
Have a good one.
We have a mission to accomplish.
A long road lies before us. The true battle lies ahead. What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
We have the Arms Warrior. Somehow, and I still don't genuinely understand how, but the Arms got another nerf. This is a spec that was already struggling, especially on single target, and yet still it got tuned down. Its AoV damage is respectable, sure, but it's not game breaking. And when your single target is lagging behind the majority of the classes, then that's a serious problem. In Mythic Plus especially, you need to be able to contribute meaningful boss damage, and Arms just isn't doing that consistently. It feels like it needs some healthy buffs to bring it back into relevance. Right now it's simply underpowered compared to the other specs. And then right alongside it in the C tier we got the Beast Mastery Hunter. The BM has pretty rough single target. If you absolutely min-max the spec and know every tiny optimization, then you can make it perform decently. I've seen it happen, but the level of effort should not be required just to compete. It does have super consistent damage thanks to that 30-second cooldown cycle where most of its output is packed in. His consistency is also nice, but when the ceiling is not high enough, it doesn't matter. It's also very cooldown reliant in certain builds, like the Dark Ranger, which is honestly why you want to avoid it, so overall BM just doesn't have the numbers to climb in the rankings higher.
Mixagrip Herbal Greges. Pedasnya smooth, cocok lawan masuk angin.
What was our daughter doing in the 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
Then now stepping into the B tier, and we got the Retribution Paladin. Retribution actually saw some meaningful improvements. Their AoV damage was increased quite considerably, and their Templar builds got some solid buffs as well. Retribution is doing genuinely decent damage. It's incredibly bursty, especially in AoV, and that burst just got stronger. On top of that, the red brings strong utility and is extremely tanky. Survivability also matters, especially with defensive pruning happening across the board. So overall he feels better, stronger and more impactful than it did before, which is why it earns its new B tier placement. Next up, continuing through the B tier, and we got the Assassination Rogue. This spec just keeps getting small incremental buffs. It's like they're slowly feeding it power over time. Right now it's still fairly mid on single target. Its priority damage looks good on paper because Envenom will contribute heavily, but in practice it doesn't feel as dominant as you'd expect. AoV damage is strong, but it takes a long time to ramp, which means it struggles in lower keys where the packs die quickly. But then in the higher keys though, it performs much better thanks to the sustained AoV and the ramp up value. Then moving along the number 5, and we have the Frost Dead Knight that remains in the B tier. There haven't been many changes here, so the story is largely the same. The Frost brings very strong AoV damage, especially in the cleave heavy fights. However, it's lacking single target, and that's the major weakness holding it back. If Frost received some meaningful single target buffs, then it could easily climb. But right now it's solid but not spectacular, and it is performing decently, but not competing for the top tiers. Next up, we got the Havoc Demon Hunter, who is also in the B tier. The Havoc recently received a flat 5% buff across the board, which was absolutely needed because it's underperforming. They also fixed some bugs, which helped to stabilize its output. The spec has shifted towards the Field Scatter builds, which are doing solid damage. A lot of damage is pad heavy AoV, particularly through the Demon Surge, and it absolutely converts into strong numbers in packs. Single target is still lacking a bit, but defensively it's great and brings valuable utility, especially in the caster comps, so overall a good Havoc can get good numbers out of it. Now we step into the A tier, and let's start with the Frost Mage. The Frost is probably the weakest of the 3 mage specs after the recent changes, but that says more about Mage being super strong overall than Frost being just weak. It has the best survivability of the 3 mage specs, which gives it a serious value. It delivers also good sustained damage across all tested numbers, and even strong burst in AoV, so overall it's reliable, consistent and safe. Frost is not flashy right now, but it's absolutely solid. Next, at number 8, we got the Elemental Shaman that stays firmly in the A tier. It even feels close to A+ tier because Earthquake buffs improved sustained AoV significantly, and the Tempest buffs added more priority damage through the Stormbringer build. Elemental does strong overall damage for both single target and AoV. It's somewhat cooldown reliant, but when those cooldowns are available, it will pump. The only thing holding it back is slightly survivability, but otherwise it's in a very strong spot. Next up, we got Affliction Warlock. He has insane AoV damage, especially through the constant seed spam, and it doesn't need cooldowns to perform in AoV. However, it's lacking on single target and priority damage. It can feel a bit pad heavy by inflating meters without necessarily contributing to the kill targets efficiently. Because of that, we see imbalance in its damage numbers, so that's why it drops into A tier rather than